All right, so here we go. So we are in the World Championship qualifiers, and of course, I'm going to bring the best deck to the best matches. And this is a qualifier match, so hopefully y'all can take whatever with that y'all want. I opened one of the best possible hands that you can open with this tier limits deck, aside from having Havness in my hand. Um, but I pretty much got everything. I got Maxi, got the Rhino Heart for follow up. If this was Havness instead of Rhino Heart, that'd be even better. That's the only way this could have possibly gotten even better. Um, or maybe even this being Havness, and I don't know. Maybe this being in my hand is like perfect, right? Because I ended up using this card. So I activate Maxi right away, just to set the tone, to let them know that I'm going to be annoying. He's going to draw into Havness. He activates Diviner. I let him. He activates Kelbeck, milling 5 cards. I absolutely let that go through. Activate my Rhino Heart. Activate Scream as well. And then I activate my Merly. Now, I do this intentionally because I want him to go ahead and activate his shufflers. And I am A-okay with him activating that shuffler. He only has one shuffler in his grave, by the way, which was Keldo. The rest of his graveyard is pretty much just these cards, right? So I activate my Herald of Orange Light right here to stop that Keldo, negate, and then he is going to activate a Gito, which I do not give a shit about, in chain response to that. So I guess his plan here was to basically use these to go into Abyss Dweller to stop me from being able to make my plays. But the cool thing about him milling so many of my cards, me milling so many of my cards, summoning, doing all of this stuff, is it starts a chain reaction that he can't go into Abyss Dweller until after I finish making all my plays, which is exactly what's going to happen. So I go Merly plus Rukalos. Merly plus Rhino Heart to go into Kikalos. And then he is going to add a Sulliek, activate my Kikalos, and activate my Kelbeck. This will mill an additional 5 more cards. And then Kikalos will send my Sheeran. I'll activate Sheeran plus Shadal Beast right here. Of course, he's going to activate his other shuffler, so he's not getting any more shuffler effects. Completely fine by me. And I guess he also thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and activate Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, or to send back Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. But I got Pearl Reno in my hand already, my boy. You're doing that for nothing. Nothing, my boy. So I shuffle back some of his main pieces. He shuffles back some of the pieces that he believes are my main pieces. And then he goes straight into his Abyss Dweller, which is completely fine by me. I don't care at this point. Now, he thinks that I cannot play through his Abyss Dweller. Let's find out if I can. Activate Pearl Areno right here. He is going to activate his Abyss Dweller. By this point, I've already drawn so many cards. I'll be able to also summon using Havness right here. Of course, the mills are not going to do anything, but just getting the body on the field is what I needed. And then after that, I'm going to grab Sheeran. Of course, that's what I'm going to grab. Activate Sheeran's effect to put Sheeran onto the field. My opponent is going to activate his Havness, which I don't really care about. And of course, I got a boost because I got the field spell. And then he's activating like crazy over there. And what is he going to? El Shaddai Winda. I really don't care that he's going into Winda. Now it's my time to make my Abyss Dweller. Now, you expect me to play through your Dweller. It's your turn to then play against my Dweller. I'm going to attack with Kid Kalos right here. Attack with Sheeran, destroying his Dweller. And then I'm going to attack his Diviner. Those are the monsters that I was most worried about. The rest of them, I do not care. Don't care about your Havness. Activate Dweller. Now it's time for you to play through my Dweller. Oh no, he activates Imperm, but I am 10 steps ahead of him. Of course, I am not going to let him get off a bunch of summons. I'm not going to let him pop off during his turn or any of that. So I just go ahead and banish my own Dweller just to dodge the imperm, so then that way he's 100% under Dweller. Bring back Fairy Tale Snow. I'm going to flip his Having face down. That'll force him to have to put this into attack position when he does flip it back over, just like that. And then I activate Perloreno, which would pop his Havness, and then he's going to activate Sulliek. I am completely fine by that. And then he's going to activate Triple Tactics Talent. Now, of course, he is under Dweller, so that effect did not resolve. He draws 2 cards, pretty much ends his turn because he got no further plays. That is how you cook somebody in the event. 100% completely cooked. GG's, my boy. Hold that L forever.